Hello. Hello. It is Thursday, July 23rd. This is the first time that I'm introing today. Oh my god, maybe I need a third time. Yeah, we've got some Eustace Kid testing today. This is one of the new star decks that we get at the end of the month. There have been some builds floating around. We're using Mage's build that they used for a top 8 finish at the Chinoy's Cup. It's been like, I would say, a mildly like mediocre launch for this meta, right? We have been seeing like some tournament data from like Japan and some Chinoy's Cup data too, where we have been seeing like some new decks hit the scene again. So like Mihawk and Red Green Luffy have been very, very strong. Blue Green still very good. I've been playing a lot of Kuzan. That's been one of my favorite decks in this format as well. And that's been very strong also. And then also the rest of it, but obviously like the red green stuff. There's like Star Deck 21 Luffy I've been trying. I do want to try some of the purple Katakuri. I know a lot of people tell me that it's like a little bit lackluster, but today we're going to be doing the big yellow kid that did get the new 6 cost, which is really cool. So I haven't really played any of this deck. I'm looking forward to doing some testing with it. We are playing a lot of like the love it or hate it Thriller Bark package, because that's kind of just how we have to play yellow, I guess, nowadays. I am surprised we're not playing the 8-drop Moria. We're playing this instead, because like 8-drop Moria being able to play out like anything, like I think we still kind of have to play Zoro maybe in this deck too, or something to play out. But I guess if we were playing Moria, right? But I think we're still like okay for what it is. Like obviously like the tempo for it's really good. Being able to turn the top card, and then I have to reread this card because I know it's a little complicated. So on your opponent's attack, once per turn, you may turn one card from the top or bottom of your life cards face down. Change the target of the attack to one of your Eustace Kid cards with base power 5k or more. Then activate main. Once per turn, you may turn one card from the top or bottom of your life cards face up. Give it to one Rested Dawn to your leader. So being able to get that, turn the topper face down, right? And then by flipping one face up at the end of turn, right? So you can give this blocker and you get a redirect, right? So if your opponent can't interact with this card, this ends up being pretty good in those situations. I do think like we do need like a little bit of like protection on the board potentially, but we'll see that when we get there. So literally have not played this deck at all. We'll play a couple games with the build verbatim. We'll get some choices as we get there, and that's going to be it for today. Maybe a little bit shorter today, probably about 3 hours max. That's what we got for it. That's what we got for it. All right. Eggman needs a break. I know that sounds dumb. I know it sounds like, oh, he just plays card games all day. But let me tell you, we've been live. Honestly, in the last week, we've been live for probably over 24 hours of that week, if not more. If you guys include that I was running the core TCG stream on Saturday for Union Arena, and it was being unfriendly towards me, meaning just the internet and the venue was not being happy. I've been live a lot, but it also is because we're going to be like not streaming at all next week because we're going to be at Gen Con. So anyways, in case you guys don't know, you should know, but in case you don't know, if you go to download into export the text, go to copy to clipboard, go to your favorite online client, whatever that is, go to deck editor, you can go into import deck from clipboard, and then you can call it Star Deck Kid, save the deck, and you are good to go. You're good to go. So go multiplayer private, we'll boot up OP Bounty, which also real quick, if you guys go to tournaments into OP16 to ranked, we just updated for the Star Deck 23 power rankings preview. So this is week 7 of ranked for the format for OP16, but it does have the new placings for it. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So I haven't really looked at these yet. We will in a bit. Eustace Kid's at the bottom. We can also use the build from that one too. Curious to see if there's any main differences from it. It is looking almost like 1-to-1 actually. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? No way, that's right. Actually, was the Yeah, no, this is from top 8, right? Oh, no, it is the exact same build. That's very funny. That is incredibly funny. Very, very funny. Also... Sorry. Oh, no, okay, okay. There's the Eustace kid. I'm like, where is he? Where is he? Okay, okay, okay. Alright, okay. Okay, alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright. Let's get into it. Let's play some games. Let's play some games. Let's try to have a good time on this Thursday. Alright, play standard. We'll go over here. Also, I want to show off a newish feature for us. So we can go to, let's see. Oh, I need to borrow this deck back. Bam. All right. If I save, I'll show you guys after this game. How about that? Let me actually switch to Kid though, because that's the deck I want to play. I'm gonna guess more times than not we want to go second. Second feels like the better curve for us. Yeah. We're playing against Teach, which seems like a good matchup for us as well. That seems like a pretty good hand. We'll hit him with the keep. I think this card's more important, so we will keep that. Oh, wait, did we? Are we going first? Did I hit first, or did we? Okay, they won the dice roll. Okay. For a second, like, am I going crazy here? I probably am, but like that's not a. What we did was not an indicator of that quite yet. We're still a little sane. All right. I mean, we've got a lot of this. I think 2 5s are just better. Draw 2 is pretty good. No. Okay, this card is like really complex. You may turn 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards face up to give up to one of your rested Dawn to one of your leaders, and then this says you can turn the card face up to give the card blocker. Okay. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to start with this attack, right? Cool. Man, they're just taking it. So I can use this effect. Activate main. I'm going to choose the bottom card. So we got a Borsalino. We'll choose it here. We can get another Dawn here. We can attack 7k. And then I don't know if I need this to be... I don't think I need this to have blocker right now. So I can just flip this back face up, or face down, because it's the top or bottom cards. Face down. Alright, we'll pass there. I won't use this effect. I think I only need 1 redirect. Also, you can redirect this to your leader in case they're bullying something else, which is kind of interesting too. I think those effects are kind of funny. But also, if we have 2 of them out, that's actually kind of menacing, because we can have 2 face up, like 1 face up on both. And then we get to be like really aggressive. The fact that we can like keep our board kind of healthy too, like redirect to our leader is really nice. Oh, they're not attacking with it. Interesting. I'll start with this 7k. Just in case they have the whatever. Another 7k. They knew the card that they added there. Yeah, okay, they rearranged it, or they do another 7k. That's a cool card. Sure. So that card can't attack. We've got a lot of good value here. Yeah, because I think we need to play this guy again. I don't think we need those. We'll start with the big 7. Again, we can feel pretty safe about attacking with this because we do get the redirect with it. Yeah, we're going to eat 3 cards out of their hand and then we're going to restand this active, which is nice. They should have gotten rid of the one with blocker, right? That was like a bit of a mistake from them. Actually, no, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't... Okay. I know this is like a really like edge case ruling. 10-drop Teach doesn't remove blocker from this card, right? Am I wrong? I've literally not... This is the first time playing this deck. And this is not my build either. But I think like using the 8-drop kid to put like stuff like Scratch Mana Poo to the top of your life could be very good. Blocker stays. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I remember there being like a really weird edge case ruling for it. Okay. I'm happy that's the case. This deck, I mean, like in person, must have like just the weirdest like stacks, right? Yeah, 9's pretty good. Did we? Okay, so we drew this card. There are 2 off the top of our deck. And then there was like another thing. Okay. Well, like... This is the game that we play. Alright, so it doesn't matter. In the sense of, like, attaching the Dawn. Or Hiyori can be good too. Very quickly out of this deck, though. It's clear that, like, the amount of, like... How would I say it? Cards being stuck in hand are pretty tough. They can get out of 4 attacks for free. Assuming they have something with okay, and they have that card. Choose 1, 2, and then they have the... They still have these 2 attacks and then anything else, right? One, two, three, 4, right? Okay. So this can do some burn damage. I have 1 card in hand, which means that they can't even get out of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no. 5 attacks. 4 attacks is enough to just win inherently. GG. Okay. We figured it out. Yeah, again, the 8-drop kid. Yeah, we just didn't see it until way late. But yeah, but the redirect into the 8-drop kid's really nice, for sure. For sure, for sure. We also just had, like, good cards. Also. Alright. Yeah, try again. I think that match was really tough for Teach, though. Oh, well, before we do. Alright. New feature. I think this is only on like the mod build right now, or admin build right now. But this will be something, so I'm going to save this deck as Eggman. Sorry, Kid, even though it's not my... I'm just going to say Star Deck Kid. Save deck. Cool, I can go over. So this is a new tool. It's the match history tool. So I can do start tracking. So stream 723. Best of 1, I'll use Star Deck Kid. Start matchups. Alright, so first matchup was Teach. Best, what's his name? This should be optional, yeah. Oh, there it is, okay. Teach. Next, I lost the roll, I went first, and then I won. There we go. All right, the round has been logged, and then we can keep updating this as we go. So we're 1-0 with this. No, I didn't see the kid. I think I chose the 6-drop over the killer, which was probably the right play, but still maybe not. I do think like you kind of need like some 2-drop beige in this deck. Like, being able to stop, like, hard removal, I think, might be, like, a little needed. Alright. Apparently there's a new patch that I do not have. To something. Apparently this matchup's 50-50, though, which... Honestly, any deck that's, like, 50-50 into an L is probably, like, somewhat viable, you know what I mean? All right, we're going second, which we've got some okay cards for that. Honestly, 6-drop is probably good enough by itself. Always get our good cards. I think another one. Man, our 4-drop kids do not want to be found, let me tell you. They are just... Or killers. Killers, rather. There's not like another 1-drop searcher for this deck, right? I'm kind of like in the mind that like Lilith is just so good of a card that it's difficult to like not run it right now. As dumb as it is, I think we do play out this Scratch Mana Poo. Just in case like it can get like a bigger attack. And just having like another body to like get the redirects and stuff. I don't know, I haven't played this matchup before. But I'm sure a 4-drop killer was better here if we had it. But Lilith being able to find that card seems pretty good. You and your opponents, no, it's not. It's at 8. Only 1 card in trash right now. It's actually kind of good. Let's bully this. Just can give it to... That's only to leader. So we might as well just do this. Well, that's kind of nice. I mean, that's a little less nice. What's more important, the heal or the... I think we need a body out for this. We can always just like double Borsalino next turn too. Let's see if this finds us something valuable. Another 2k is good. I don't think 8-drop kid's going to do anything for us this matchup. That's a fun card too. It's tough that they now know that I get these cards. Honestly, I think at this point, yeah, the Lilith should probably be added as a search card. It's too bad there's not like an 8-drop. Like the kid is like burn damage instead of anything else. Now they gotta decide if they want to go hit me down to 0 or not. Oh, they are hitting us down to 0. At this point, no. We just need the card in hand. All right. Pew. I think 4-drop Zoro should be put in this deck too. I think that can help us in some of these spots. I know that kid's really good too, don't get me wrong. Or killer. Killer is? I keep saying killer. Kid instead of killer, but like... I think more low to the ground heal cards are good. But I think Lilith needs to be added for sure. I think that's a mandatory add. Oh, that's a good card as well. Yeah, blocker redirect's just so strong. Very, very good. Very, very good. Sure. Do you still have Mama Ragon? Oh, just Althor. Okay. Fair. I'm not sure. Maybe like the search event. Yeah, you got it. Maybe I should have blocked and done the 1k. So one cute thing is that I can't give blocker to anything right now. Because I don't have the life setup for it. But I can do... One, this could search out killer, which would be very helpful. Let's see what this 5 does. Let's see what this 5 does. Okay, another Mamaragon. Alright, I think I need to give up on the chance of like winning this turn necessarily. We have still not found a killer. Killer would be the best card for us. There he is. Do 10 here. I think we're done. With 3 cards in hand, I don't think they have a way to answer this. And this heals me. This brings out another body, so you can't KO it. And then it says blocker right now, which again, they can interact with. And then also, if they play, like, any hits, just convert my Luffy's into bigger attacks. I do think, like, also there's, like, chance, like, the zero cost event should be put in this deck, especially if we're playing Teach. But I don't know. Alright. Blocker Frankie. That's pretty good. And then, like, do you even attack with this card? Like, unironically, do you actually attack with it? Like, where do you go? Cool. Now you're in a worse spot. Yeah, GG's. GG. Yeah, once you get like the value engine, it's really tough to get past it. GG's. All right. And then again, we can go over here. We played against Anel. Still one. I lost the dice roll and I went second. There we go. Did it do that? We need to refresh. I know we've been pushing some changes to it. All right, so once again, so we played against Anel. Best of one. We lost the dice roll. We went second, and we won. There we go. Let's see. Let's go to the deck. Yeah, because I think let me look at what Lilith does. Yeah, like it's essentially the same thing as like the event card, right? And then like the fact that we're playing like a 1-drop out on the board, I think is really good. It lets us find 2 different types of 2Ks. It lets us find a Kiko Nojo on curve and the killer on curve. And I think like obviously this card's good, but I think honestly, I think I'm just gonna put like 4 Liliths in for it generically. Right? Like, is there any reason to not? Is there any reason that Lilith's like slightly better? It doesn't find our 6-drop or 8-drop kid, which I do agree are good. But I think the Luffy Searcher does a good amount of that anyways. Like, we could maybe go, like, down to 2 Searchers, but 6-drop's what I'm hard mulliganing for, with also the 4-drop. Yeah, because otherwise, like, we can just use, like, the... I mean, the event's, like, fine. Yeah, Searches teach and has counter, yeah. Yeah, because I think that's good, too. I could see, like, going down to, like, 2 copies of it. But I think, like, Lilith searches almost every card in the deck, right? The only cards it doesn't search are, like... Okay, spoiler, some of the best cards in our deck, right? But I think we're still okay. Yeah, going second, you often don't have room to filter the event. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, because I think your curve's, like, so automatic that it's, like, really tough. So it does mean that we're finding 6-drop, like, a little bit less often with this card compared to the stage, or to the event. Like, I can go down to 3 copies of this, and then... Honestly, Teach is a good card, but I don't know if we need more than 3. We can put 2 more of the Supernova event. We'll do like a little half and half. But I don't think like Teach is like it's a good trigger card. Don't get me wrong. I forgot the name of the event. It is the one who's most free is the Pirate King. All right. I'm trying to think if there's like any other like events that we'd want to be running too, because there's also like the this card I don't think we're going to be using as much, and like the effect for is like a bit of a hindrance. But there's also the is it this one? No, this one, the Slam Gibson. Yeah. Press 5 down if your leader has a Supernova. So this is like if we have 4 left. Who can this add to life face down? That's relevant right now. I mean, I guess like maybe like Red Green Luffy is the fact that it's 9 or less, not 10. Yeah. I don't think it's that relevant right now. Oh, I did the wrong thing. I posted in the wrong form. There we go. Let's try that little optimization. But yeah, I think like there are like a lot of matchups where like having the 1-drop on board ends up being good. Like against like blue-green, right? Also, you need to have those 1-drops also. So I think Lilith is really good. And then like, yeah, the Through the Bark package is probably good. I don't think I need as much like cards on board, but we'll see. Okay, double Lilith on 1 is pretty good. Let's see what the first one finds, and then we'll go from there. I have been hearing some like stuff about like Red Yellow Sabo being a menace. Ooh, we found our killer. And then this will find our 6-drop kid. Oh, here. We've got big value. Excuse me. And then we can discard this to play it later. This is really good. This is like pretty much what we would hope and expect for this deck. Sure. Oh, okay. Good to know. Yeah, I'll definitely... Like, there's also, like, value of just seeing what the top card is. You knew the card was there, right? We'll attack with this one first. Attack with this one next. It doesn't do as much. I don't know if we need to flip the bottom card for this turn right now. I think we can just go a general 5. This is like kind of dumb. Maybe we should have done the bottom one. So when you get the redirect and then we get the block. We should have made it the bottom card, though. For sure. But also we get to just burn away whatever they put there. Ten is a lot. Yeah, this matchup seems like impossible for them. Okay, okay, alright. And then they can add this. And then, yeah, okay, alright. Are we healing this turn? GG's. Then we would have played Teach, and then we would have flipped the thing face up, and then we would have given this blocker, and then we still had a redirect off of all these, so... Like, we're super fine here. Yeah, and then this could have found so many things. I could see, like, why the Teach is better than... I can see why the Teach is better than Moria. Because you end up just having so many cards in our life anyways. It is nice to have like the confirmation about like what your top life is a lot of the time too. Even though you give that to your opponent. We also like, spoilers, we had like the perfect curve. Like that is like the best that this deck can do without a doubt. Right. It says that if we go second, our match, the win rate is worse, which is interesting. Because they want to get to 5 first, right, to play the Sanji. So if we take Sanji off curve for them... Yeah, probably. You can keep this. I do not know why they were playing Killer, but that is funny that they were. Yeah, I do think like there might be also like some maybe like I have to rediscover like the 3 drops that exist in this archetype, because I'm sure that there probably are some good ones that we aren't playing currently. Kikunojo is still good too. Maybe I need to, instead of Kikunojo though, maybe I need to play the 3 drop that Lilith on play. It helps us find. Do we get the guaranteed 4 drop or do we search farther for the killer? I think we search again for the killer. I think we search again for the killer. There he is. First try, yeah. I just had to search 3 different. I had to search Lilith to find Luffy. No, Lilith to find the event to find Luffy to find. Honestly, like the 3-2 split for being able to do that, I guess makes sense. I guess that's a good thing, even though it's kind of funny. Oh, they're just searching. They're searching, and they get the new Sanji. Okay. Okay. That's fine. No, they have too much life, unfortunately. Is there any? I guess we can play Luffy again. I don't think they're gonna take this 5. I think they're gonna take this 5K, to be honest. Okay, cool. Do we want another heal? Healing for 4 is just so good. Like, why would we not do it? Okay, cool. Well, we found where all our killers went. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, I need to update the thingy also. Down to the wire there, yeah. It's because he didn't have another event for the 4-drop Luffy, that's why. We played against Asabo. This one, best of 1. I won the roll, I went second, and I ended up winning. And we played against Luffy. Oh no, that's there. Luffy. We started at 21-1. We best of 1, we won the roll, we went first, and we ended up winning. Yeah, we're doing okay today. We're doing okay. Want the full combo? Yeah. Yeah, I know. But they should have been good to not have the full combo. Oh, cool. Also, this is something that just happened. Here, let me hit the refresh button. Let me go to... Also, did I? Yeah, I did. Whoops. Whoops, I didn't save my deck. It's okay, because you can just go back. And you can go to... You guys probably don't know this, and probably it's less useful for you guys, too. If you go to this... If you load the deck here, you can copy deck to list to clipboard. And then you can go to Eggman Events. And then you can go import from here. So it goes back ways. Sorry. I'll clear it. Just go import from here. It is really good if you guys are entering our tournaments too, because we use this as like our tournament platform. So you can just like, it's like 2 button presses and you get there. But also if you go to library, if you go to starter decks, cool. Yeah, we do also have the new starter decks, the ratios of the new starter decks put in there too. So in case you guys are looking at the full card lists, you guys can see what's in these decks. But yeah, the reprint of this law is good, except for unless you were just holding on to copies of it. What's in the... I actually don't know. What's in the Kuzan deck? Anything too good? No. So you still need I mean, like, I don't think 8-drop Garp is like a 4 of, but I do think you need the card. Alright, that's cool. I think they need to, except they should just play Red Zoro. Which Zoro is that? Which Red Zoro? Also, I can't remember. Did Buggy rotate out the 1-drop red Buggy? No, he's block 4, right? You can play this in the deck, which if you're trying to search for red events and also having a 3k body, that could be good. And what if people have been playing that in the deck? I could definitely see that being a good card for it. Any other... Curious on the ratios, I guess. Yeah, but if you guys want to see that. Yeah. We have all the star decks as well. So in case you ever are curious about where the Slash Immune Pog... I mean, also against Green Mihawk, like, unironically, that's kind of concerning for the deck, right? Right? I haven't played any Star Deck 31, or I guess what, Star Deck 21 Luffy with the Star Deck 31 support, but yeah, we'll be making videos and like deck lists of these more as well. But in case you guys want to see what comes in the box, you guys can check them out here. So you just go to library, to Star Decks, and you get that kind of access there. Anyways, let us... Oh, did I do the thing again where I also forgot to... Yeah, don't worry, we still have the import there. And we can go tools, match history. Yeah, currently 4L. Cool. And then, okay, that's just... So this is the old build of it, though. Sorry, I'm just doing a bunch of... We're trying to push this match history for us. So I think this is a really cool feature that we've been putting a lot of time, effort for. Like mostly it's like the UI and making it look good, but like you can see kind of builds and like the advanced stats for it too. Obviously, like our stuff is just kind of okay. So we also have the Chinoi's Cup stuff. But I think this honestly is a really good tool, and we're looking at like ways to like attach it to other things too. All right. Sorry, it is becoming. I don't know if you guys can tell this. I used to like sincerely, like without exaggeration, without like clout. I used to contribute. Likely 95% of anything, any page, anything that was on the website was 95% me. Any new cards, any new stuff. There's like, I had like, I've been working with Chippy for, I think like 4 years now, maybe three. It's been a while. He's been working with us for a bit, but You know, he does a lot of the UI stuff, but I'd still like do all the front end stuff most of the time. So he did a lot of back end stuff. But now we've been working with new creators and developers and stuff. So that just means like it's like the first time. I guess I'll keep double search. For the first time in really ever, you know, things are going up on my website that I did not know existed, which is a cool and intimidating sentence. So there's a lot of just like, hey, by the ways, and those kind of messages that have been more lately popping up. Let's see the Luffy. Yeah, they got the Luffy. You know, but you know what's better than one Luffy? Two Luffys. We still need this card. And then it's a little greedy, but we're gonna get this. We are so bad at finding 4-drop killer. Let me tell you. He just escapes. He just does not want to arrive on the scene. Which is fine. Which is fine. I'm live for an hour now. Okay. And it's noon. Okay. Probably got about 2 more hours in me for this. Who's the better one? Probably Perona and Trash. Yeah, because it's probably better to have Hog back on the board right now. I mean, just having both in Trash isn't like bad. Let's just make it so that card can't attack. Next turn, we're playing out this Captain Kidd. Again, this deck can get hit pretty hard by something like. All right. Do I not have a Toucan hand? I guess not. Yeah. Why would we not? It's still a card draw. There he is. Way too late. They can't read. That's interesting. Let's do that while we can. Oh. Alright, they got me. You got another prone in there, right? Double boa is like kind of upsetting. There's also like the secret move here. I mean, they can play like, well, I don't know. They can do a lot of things. Do I care about the redirect? I'm going to get double blockers this turn. It'd be a 2-1, which I have. I think if we just have like too many attacks, they can't do anything about it. Okay, that does hurt. Won't deny. Oh, I could have done one more. Okay, that's okay. Oh, we're bad. We're bad. We did the order wrong. Whoops. We could have been at 4 life right now. Oh well, my bad. And we could have done a 7k attack, which means I'd have to counter 1 more k or give me a 2k. Yeah, that's on me. I knew I needed to just play 5 drop first. Yeah, no thanks. I guess it's literally only this card. I mean, this does offer like another like double redirect situation here. I mean, just being able to find like killer off. What are you doing for 7? They don't have unique names, so they can't do anything. They can get the restand. They have to be like a little bit nervous about losing though. Oh, now they can do the restand. No, they still don't have unique names. So like, that's like less of an issue. Honestly, 8-drop kid's fine, but I don't know. I mean, I guess if we slam it on curve, it's like really, really good, right? Oh, they're searching, baby. Okay. I think we need to get rid of this. And this deck can be such a menace to kill. Especially because either now we get a 2K or we get a thing. We have a redirect still. The fact that the redirects have to go first, though, I think makes it fair. Quote unquote. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they just don't have a way to get there. That was fair. So, if they attack with anything, I'd use this effect to redirect it, and then it goes away. Second attack, I'd let them go through. We've got a blocker, 2 redirects, and another blocker, and they don't have anything for that. I think there are, like, ways that they can get out of it, but I think, like, we got to a point where it's just, like, made it impossible for them. I can see, like, this matchup being pretty dependent on us going second, though. For sure. For sure, for sure. We played against Luffy. Oh. Played against Luffy. We missed one. We won the roll. We went second, and we won. Nice. Yeah. Maybe they needed to like. I think one of the bows needed to go, if they wanted to get like the big double attack. All right. Here's the build. Yeah, I think the biggest change we added was the Liliths, and I think that's been. I know it's just like slightly changing a searcher, but I think it's been like exponentially better for the deck. I think it's better than the 1-drop event searcher. And then again, like I think finding killer on curve is like just being able to be a 6 health leader for like no good business at the beginning of the game is really good. I think the only thing about this deck is that we do have. Yeah, not being able to do the restand event, yeah. Because that could have actually killed me. Though the first life being the Kumasi and then like being able to hit something that prevents it from attacking again is good. Man, if we go second, this match is pretty good. If we don't, it's pretty bad. I don't have a 1-drop searcher, but I do have killer on 4. So it's probably good enough. Honestly, like being able to like restand our stuff and keep it safe from like being rested, or at least like immediately stunned, is kind of nice. Well, they whiffed once though. Do I care about them having all this like draw power? I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do care. That's some good knowledge. I'm gonna be kind of greedy. I've got like nothing better to do this turn besides. Do you want to give me 3 cards? Okay, I guess they do. I think that's fair. Not seeing the 6-drop on curve for the first time today has been tough. I don't think I care about... I can't refresh my life right now because I can't get blocker, which is kind of stinky. Another Mihawk is crazy. I'm doing this because I don't want them to have... I don't want them to be able to use Lop Epo. Which I know they're going to be trying to do, yeah. Sure, but they're just a 5k leader now? GG. I think they played into it wrong. I think they could have had some numbers that were better. I'm not trying to call them out either. But I think that it was... They just kept giving me value. But honestly, the biggest thing is that I think with this deck specifically against green decks right now, is that it's very easy for us to end the turn and keep things active. So this deck like inherently has some like value to play around Luna, which is really nice, right? The double 9-drop Mihawk was scary. I did not like that. I did not enjoy that play because that was pretty tough. But like the last turn, like not attacking with Killer there and just making it so they're only a 5k leader this turn instead of not, I think that was the big play. I think that helped us win the game because otherwise I don't think we could have done enough damage. But I think that was something that was really good. Even though like we missed out on the 6-drop on curve, that helped a lot. They also, no, they did freeze a character. I played over it. That's it. That's why it looks like they only did one thing. I played over the character with the trigger effect. So I think that's strong. I do think that maybe this is a like I don't know if Teach has been generically the better 8-drop yet. It probably is. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, it happened pretty quick. Happened pretty quick. Yeah, this is the build we're doing. Another one here. So we played against Mihawk. It does seem like this is very much a dice roll matchup, though. Which I think there's a lot of decks that are like that right now. Here's the deck as we have it. I haven't needed to use Hiyori. That doesn't mean it's bad. How many 2Ks are we playing right now, though? We're currently playing 8 plus 2. I don't know if like Hiyori might just need to be law, honestly. Because we are playing 12 2Ks. They're all useful 2Ks too. I could see Hiyori's probably good for like some weird situations where we need to refresh the top card of our life. 8-drop Kid's cool, but it has been rotting in my hand a lot of the time. And there probably are some choices to like instead use something else. Kikunojo's been good also. If we want to play like 4-drop Zoro instead though, I could see that being better. Also Taylornator with the resub, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, let's do another one. I don't have like, I'm not made a time today, unfortunately. I did start late, so it's also on me, but I promise I was doing things. Do you ever give that excuse to your boss at work and be like, hey, I know that I'm late, but I was doing things. Does that excuse it? No? Oh, okay. It works for me. It works for me a lot of the time, which is nice. All right, we're going to lose the dice roll here, and we're going to have to go first, which is pretty rough. There's not a great Supernova one yet. I know a lot of people are trying like Ace for the 10 drops. Hello. I think I'd have to see like what the 3 drops are for this that we could be playing too. I'll keep this hand. Because I feel like there are some good ones that we could be playing. Goodbye, all my 8 drops. Because I think there is like a 3-drop Supernova that we can lead, like... Because I think... Oh, the Cavendish, right? Honestly, like, why not just play the 3-drop Cavendish out in this deck? That might be better than the Law, honestly. Like, unironically. Because we can give it blocker, and then we can just, like, heal. And at least, like, gives us something to do. Interesting. Interesting. Especially against like these early decks where these can be the case of it. Weird enough, this actually might like if I had Cavendish instead of this Hiyori right now, I'd be playing the Cavendish for sure. I think in this situation though, when we can set up the Perona hogback stuff. I think that's just likely better. Who do we want to play out? We probably want to play out the hogback, so we need to put the Perona in there, and then we can just play out the hogback. So we just need to discard it. Because that gives us, like, tempo on the board. And then next turn we can play out, I guess, 5-drop Bourso. That still feels kind of bad. The fact that this Hiyori can actually pressure a Bon Clay, though, is kind of nice. The fact that they're going very wide is anti-nice. The fact that we haven't seen a 4-drop killer is also anti-nice. The fact that we saw that is nice, though. Do 1 more damage to me. Dang it. Alright. Who's the worst? Bon Clay? I'm actually going to say it's Dad's Bones. Because if they attack with this, it's going to actually be kind of easy for anything to do anything. We still don't have any Supernovas on the board, which is kind of concerning. They can do their buggy stuff. They have 10 cards in hand. Because I'd rather this attack, I think. Next turn we can play 6-drop Kid, and then... This deck on 9 does do some work, right? Being able to play Killer and Bourso in the same turn's nice. Yeah. Just has to be these boys. The fact that we can also attack into Luffy with the Hiyori is actually kind of funny. 5k. We can give you this lovely 2k. How big is Luffy attacking for? Okay. Nothing. That is the answer. Ooh, we do get the good play, though. Do double 6s. We do have to be worried, though, that they can just win on the spot from their going wide tactics. That's a good card. Here's the big play. You guys ready for the big play? We're gonna take these first 2 hits. And then they can't get the restand. If we KO something. Because Teach can KO the buggy. And then they don't have enough bodies on board. I'll probably get the redirect on this one, actually. Yeah, they can't do the big restand that they want to do now. That's scary though. I think we lost. Luffy, no. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, if we found something with counter off of the search event, we were fine. Yeah, they did the restand too. Yeah, maybe like we were like too eager to take damage there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think our hand could have been like slightly better. I think it's okay. I do think like maybe we need to add like 1 or 2 copies of like 4-drop Kid. Yeah, it does have a lot of lethal lines, right? And they had essentially like 2 of them in hand. I mean, we played around everything except for... I guess Brook could have been there too, right? Yeah, maybe we could have been better about it. Could I have negated it? Oh, that's right. You know what? That's the better play. That's right. That's right. That's right. We could have nullified the Luffy and KO'd the other thing. That's right. You are 1,000,000%. Yeah, you guys are right. Yeah. I very rarely play this like yellow. You have to believe me. So my 2 brain cells were like, oh, okay, it has to be the same thing that you negate. But you're right. We could have negated the Luffy and then gotten rid of the other thing. Their answer to that would have been just playing out the 7-drop Boa to prevent something likely from attacking. Or maybe they could have done like Mr. 4. They had... What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. They had 7 Dawn open, right? So they couldn't do Boa and Mr. 3. It likely was going to do Mr. 3 and then like hold stuff up defensively, maybe. They would have gone another Mr. 3. Actually, double Mr. 3 would have been like obnoxious. But I think we were still fine to get there. But yeah, 100%, that's on me. You guys are right. You guys are right. You guys are right. All right, so which means that you can go here, go to Tools, into Match History. We'll continue here. We'll go... we played against Luffy. We best of 1. We lost the dice roll. We went first. We lost... would have won if we used Cheech's trigger optimally. Done. Cool. And then we have a little note here. So I don't think this is public facing right yet. I think this is just a trial feature for on the admin side, but it should be out today or tomorrow. In case you guys want to check it out. That's game 7. We can do 3 more games. I'm probably only gonna do about 10 games today. I know it's not as much, but these are like kind of grindier. But yeah, we've been spending a lot of time to make this straightforward and usable. Especially it's way more usable on mobile too, which I think is a good feature, because I know a lot of people are just going to be at like locals and stuff, but like if anyone wants to like have a good way to just track their decks and attach it to our stuff and everything else, like I think it's a really good tool to do so. right, creating a private lobby. I don't think, I mean, for the record too, I didn't 100% win, but I thought it was like very likely to win. All right, we won the dice roll. We're going second. If we have a searcher, we're going to find 4 drop off that. If not, we've got Perona. We're good to go. Or we could play Perona for 2, and then we can put something at the top of our life that we know that we'd want to play out. No, double search it is. There's 4 drop. A whiff? That's crazy. That's actually very unlikely. Just pretend like this was a pitch effect for this, and then it feels like kind of better. Man, I wonder if they have a copy of You Can Be My Samurai. They don't have a copy of You Can Be My Samurai? That's crazy. And we've got the 4, 5, 6 now. Or not 4, 5. You know what I mean. I don't have like an updated list of that. Corona is good. That is good to know. Currently all match history is private. All the match history is private right now. We might do like overgeneralized stuff, but we just want it on the tracker right now. You're going to 9 down after this? Yeah. Goodbye, Luffy. I don't think that card could attack anyways, but just in case it could. Alright. I don't think I care about those. I don't know if they can stun this, but we probably just need the big block, right? this searches more things right now. And now we got something playing off of life now too, which is pretty good. Sure. I mean, that's fine. Doesn't really do that much. They get their Dawn back. I should not rest this dude, but I don't think it will be able to be rested anyways. Yeah, this is looking pretty tough for them. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I just find it so funny if you're like, it can be a good game. It's clearly a bad game. Just oh well. Oh well. Yeah, because this next turn we just go. You know, like these blocks don't do anything. I mean, like they can't even attack with this. We just go like 9, and then like we're just so good to go. You know what I mean? Probably start like a 7 there, and then 9, and then like just other numbers. Yeah, it's just very tough for them. It's very tough. And then we can play another killer just to get a heal. So we'd be at 5, and we heal like Kumasi, which is kind of dumb. And then we're good to go. Yeah, I would have done the redirect too because I need this face down for like some additional abilities. But yeah. Yeah. All right. We played against Mihawk. Honestly, that's just a lot of just winning the dice roll, though. Yeah, but yeah, I've been pretty happy with this. My dice rolls have been good today though. 63% dice roll winning is pretty good, for me at least. For me, it's good. For me, it's pretty good. Oh, is this the? Oh, this is the previously tracked deck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's still like a couple like just version control stuff we need to work out on, but yeah, because we need to do import, save, Eggman. Alright, just start deck kid. Curious if I have the same name. No, it's fine. Cool. If I remove this one, I'll hold on to it for right now. Yeah, okay. Anyways. Back to this. This is the game that we discarded one, but we're still able to win. Boa. Apparently you go second, we can never lose. Which is looking kind of correct, maybe? That helps a lot. Find 6-drop kid? No. Luffy can't find itself, right? Alright, we'll get a 2K. Oh no. Do I want to give them like the boost, or do I just want to like hang out and chill for an extra turn? Because there is like a decision to just like not attack here. We'll attack. We'll find out. Wait, what happened? How did that get in there? Oh, because no. Oh, they discard it from there. Yeah. Dang it. No, we're still fine. This just plays Kikunojo out. Those cards have been revealed. Okay, so what do we do now? Do we want to hit board? Because if we hit board, like, we can just be, like, very mean to them. Actually, it's probably this one that we need to get rid of more. Because I don't want to put them down to 3 life. Because otherwise... No. We can take 1, and then we can heal back with Borsalino anyways. Oh, they don't have a Dawn attached. Whoops. I mean, like, not whoops for them, but, like, yippee for me. Maybe we should have done the bottom one. Oh, I forgot to do like the little boosty boost. At this point, we can just go 11, right? Yeah, jeez. Oh. I know it's just me, but like, I love making the Boa player a little upsetty. I know this is a good matchup for us, right? Like, not gonna deny, right? Obviously a really good matchup for us. But there it is. Looking like a natural in yellow. At least, okay, so like, can we agree, like, at least, like, all things considered, Kid's, like, obnoxious, but, like, in a different way? Like, he's, like, a bit of a fairer version? Like, there are some, like, good triggers, but you're usually not blindsided by them. Maybe not as much. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. There's thought into the defense. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I want to play this dude in I have a wild idea with this card. I have a stupid idea with this card. So it helps out yellow supernova leaders, which there are, I think, 3 in the game right now. You guys have 10 seconds to figure out who they are. 2 of them are pretty obvious. Third one's this one. So with this deck also having like manipulation with the life, there are some like cool interactions you can do with it, where you can like just have a 7k redirect, and then also like it lets you like heal late game because you can turn the things face down. So like on like later games, like depending on like if they have if you have life face up or not, like you can use like the Kid to flip something face up. And then, you know what I mean? Like there are like some like, I think cool value curves you get to do with it. I'm not nearly smart enough right now to figure out what you can do with it, but you could do things like, let's say you pass to your turn and you have like 1 life face up, right? Or whatever. Or one face down, right? Because you can use this Kid defensively to flip it face down, right? What you can do is that you can start doing the value loop. And then, like, if they attack and you get the redirect into your Kid, you flip something face down. And it can be the bottom card, right? And then you could do something, let's say you have, like, a card face down. But you know what the card in life is? What you could do is... also, this Killer has... What does his effect say? Specifically if you're Eustace Kid? Yeah, Kid Pirate. Okay. Healing with Borsay, healing with Killer, same. That's fair. They are like obnoxious things. Regardless, though, I think there could be like a way to play this deck where you play a little bit more of the Supernova package, which is really interesting because again, like you can play this again. Let's say you use Luffy leader effect or something. Like there are like some cool things you can do with it. I think. I'm gonna sit down for the rest of the stream. Here, I'm going to play one more game with this deck, and then I'll make my bad deck, and then we can get going. How about that? How's that sound? How does that sound? But like the fact that you can also like, let's say you can use this like defense, like the fact that this has like life manipulation is actually kind of nice right now. It's still, I think, probably bad against blue decks, but like the idea that you can also like play like 8-drop teach and stuff. The fact that you can also use this, this is less good into, you kind of have to know the card that's on the board. Yeah, because you can't like against. I'm trying to think about this. This doesn't work in Ace, because at the end of the turn, all the face down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't flip stuff up aggressively. But I think this card could be really good for it, especially since there's Luffy here. So you can do like, you can play this Luffy and then you can play some Supernova stuff. Let me play one more game and then we'll make our stupid build and we'll end the day. How about that? Let me not get ahead of myself. Let's see, Aaron with the raid of 21. Thank you very much, Aaron. I hope you're having a good day. Appreciate the raid. What were you doing today? Were you doing some One Piece testing? If so, what were you playing? Let me know. Aaron, I don't believe I know you. But regardless. Grinding for Peoria? Nice. Yeah, that is in 2 days. Here's a shout out. So if we go first, it's a better matchup for us. I think we'll. Oh, we're going second. Okay, cool. That's fine. Maybe we shouldn't have kept this hand. Actually, this hand's actually kind of mediocre. Sorry, I got distracted. I really want to do double 2K, but it's probably not good. Yeah. All right. Do we want to? All right. I think setting up our next turn is more important than the current turn. Okay, these cards are awful. I do think like the Cavendish could be used in this deck. I think there are going to be times where we have to play like first or whatever, and it's just going to be kind of worse. Oh, double discard, okay. Yeah, this hand's really bad, though. I should not have kept this hand. Killer does help. Yeah, Killer helps a lot, actually. And then do we want to pressure them? Probably. It's either we make them discard one or... I mean, we know what our play next turn is, but that's... And then we can, like, just discard it. Yeah, we're fine. That's cool. And these have not been good discards, though. Marco? Alright. We can block. No, they can get their draw. That's fine. Block. 1K with, I think we need Perona in there. We can just hit him with a 2K after this. Which we have. The fact that they didn't have Robin though is good for us. I might block you with Marco just to get the card draw. I would like to find another Eustace Kid. Oh, okay. And then we'll discard this. They're at 9. They could have some good things. Yeah, I would like to find another 8-drop kid, because I think we've only seen one. I think we had the bomb deck one since the double searcher found 2. Yeah, we'll just block what we can. If they want to put like 1 million into this kid, they can, I guess. I don't think they'd put 1 million in it, though. Another one. Here's the issue that we actually kind of do need to take this life. Due to the fact that we need to be able to use our leader effect again next turn. Sure. Take that. They can get their card draw. I don't love this ordering from them. I think it could have been a bit better. At this point, healing might be more important than the redirect. That's pretty good. Yeah, I can take 1 damage. No, they can't really attack with this. Which is kind of funny, all things considered. Yeah. There's currently no reason to attack with this because they just get the draw anyways. So I think the best play is to play this for 4. Gain a life, play this for 6. We'll use this effect. Rearrange there, and then draw 1. Discard 1, draw 1. Discard 1, yeah. That's pretty good. You wish it was better? That's fair. They literally can't attack, or I'll just get rid of their Borsalino. Oh, I needed to do the redirect first. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. That could have been better. I think we can just outvalue them throughout the game. Sure. Do I like Mega Man Battle Network? Yeah, I guess so. Do I want to do 7 here? And just play Borsalino up for 1? I think we can do that. Actually, oh no, we don't have... We can only do... No, we can do 7. What am I doing? Yeah, 7 here. There's only 2Ks. That is good. Thing is, they can't afford to attack with Newgate still. Yeah, and now we have double heal. I don't know if that's the play. I think they needed to go for game that turn. GG's. Honestly, I feel like this deck has a pretty good matchup into really just like everything. Am I crazy? Am I crazy to say this deck has like pretty okay matchups? In the fact that like it seems like Nami's winnable, Enel is winnable, Blue Green Luffy's winnable, and Mihawk's winnable. And the only deck we haven't really played against is Red Green Luffy, which I can see that one actually be an issue for us. But outside of that, like 4 of those 5 decks seem pretty good for us. But that's also like depending on the dice roll too. There was lethal, but I never feel like you're safe against yellow. You know what I mean? Like there's just so many numbers that like you can be afraid of. All right. Let's see. So, but yeah, end of the day for this one. So we played against Nami. Obviously, only playing one game against Nami and then winning and being like, aha, I've solved the matchup. I lost the roll only 1 second and I won. But I mean, like going 9-1, where, spoilers, we could have won this game, is nice. Yeah, Kid seems pretty not bad. Not too bad for us. Here's the deck as we have it. I mean, it is just a double heal deck, right? But I think the only thing is that like I would really consider. What other Supernova cards are there? This Bonnie is really interesting. Beige is also like okay. Killer says what? On KO. I don't hate this card either. It adds it face up, so it's like a little bit less good for this Bonnie. And then Zoro. Yeah, which like that should like never happen. Cavendish like seems interesting though. Again, like trash 1 card from your hand up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Like you get like the redirect and like this can convert into a heal. Be like nothing better to play on 3. Check the matchup charts on Eggman events. That's true. Let me see. Let me see what the I did not add this week. So you can check out this here real quick. We'll make a video on it. It says, well, all right, never mind. Never mind. Red Green Luffy, yeah, is something I guess okay, Purple Katakuri is like not super around. And then Blue Green, yeah. And then Nami's like really fallen off as a deck though a little bit, right? Because like having bad matchups into specifically green does hurt the deck a lot, right? So I guess Nami's not as popular. Huh. Like Enel did seem like a winnable matchup, for sure. But I guess Enel really only loses to... I mean, it's even against both Red Green and Mihawk, which is nice. But yeah, that's weird. That's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, this big red streak in the middle is not great. Not great optics. Not great optics for him. Interesting. All right, let's make our bad deck before I lose it. All right. Let's go yellow, black. Supernova. Are there any black Supernova cards? I guess there's this Law here. He's neat. Maybe we add him to the deck. So we need to play 4 of this Luffy. Ooh. 4 of this Luffy. There's also room, right? It's like, okay. And then meet again in the New World. What's it called? The 1 cost event? Oh, but it's not. This is beige, right? And 1 card from the top of your life. He's like not like a. He's like an okay like version of whatever. I think the 7-drop laws. I'll say reveal to 1 super to your hand. Add it to the top of your life cards. Face down. Yeah, I think this law is actually kind of fun too, right? Has to be a supernova type card. So it's literally just this 5-cost Luffy that's like bridging the gap. Because there's not another 5-drop Luffy that's yellow that's supernova, right? I don't believe so. I think they've learned their lesson. I built a very similar version of this deck eons ago. Playing for this card. But like with the life manipulation stuff, there's like cool stuff you can do against with like stuff like 5-drop Ace too. I'm gonna not have Sabo in this deck, which might be blasphemous, but that's what we're doing. We'll put 4 of this Law. Is there a 5-drop 2K in this deck actually? I don't think there is. I think they stopped making 5-drops for both the reason for Law and like they didn't want to give any support to Law or Luffy. This card's also interesting. It can't be KO'd unfortunately, which is not the effect we'd want. This also is less than up to 1 of your opponent's character costs 4 less top of body face up. Okay, it's whatever. And then also okay. Okay. This card 1 draw 2 is nice, but we can play this and Garp. Guess we still need Borsalino. And what else do we want? Because we also can have yeah, there's no way to do like this setup for it. I think we do play some Teach, so we'll play 5 of it for this one. I don't know if we need 7-drop Law. 7-drop Law is like interesting. What's this card do? Oh, it's just a big vanilla boy. We need 4 of this for sure. We'll think about this guy. I think the Rush Luffy is like really good though. And then we can look at Ace. Yeah, Ace only having we need this for the recursion. I don't know if we need like how many breaks are we playing right now? Spoiler, a lot. This Luffy's cool, but maybe we don't need him as much. This one's like obviously the most important one. We'll see if he's the fact that this Garp can find this Luffy is actually kind of neat too. It's a nice little recursion thing. I do think we need Beige too as one of our 2Ks. Add the 1 card from the top of your life to your hand. Yeah, face up, yeah. So we can add specifically this Luffy. I don't think there's not a way to get this back from trash, unfortunately. So like getting this card to our hand is like kind of specific. But like we can like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're figuring it out. What other ace 5-drops are there? Literally nothing. So I guess we need like 3 of this one. Maybe just 2 for right now. Because once we have in rotation, we're good. What's the chopper do? Chopper actually might be able to save us. Okay, hold up. I have to once try character other than... There we go. All right. All right, we're starting to cook, which means that we can also play Rebecca. Okay. And then what else? How many 2Ks are we playing? Only these? That's probably a mistake. Maybe Rebecca's like asking for too much. This also means that we need... Because this gets a... Rebecca might be too much. The fact we don't have any rush is probably bad too, right? We could also just like only run this Luffy. Maybe we don't need that. Like the ace package is kind of nice, right? Because then we can just keep recurring. Right, that's the idea of this. This can recur this. But like the fact that 2-drop chopper, we can use it, can get 5-drop Luffy back is nice. But I think... Man, we're like deep bad deck territory, aren't we? Deep bad deck territory. Bell Luffy? Yeah, we probably need to put like 3. I'm going to put 3 copies of that card in the deck. 2 or 3. I'll put 2 for right now. We'll see if we have room for more. Beige is enough for that. We currently only have 4 2Ks, so we need more. I want to play this law. Up to 1 Supernova type character from your hand, add it to the top of your life cards face down, then give it to 1 Rested Dawn to one of your Supernova type leaders, right? We could also do like this combo too, which is actually kind of funny. Right, so we can do maybe we just do this instead. So we can play this for 8. Trash 1 character card from your hand, trash this character, add 1. Then we play this, reveal a 1 Supernova type character from your hand, and then you can put it to the top. Which means we can put Luffy there. This deck is going to be bad, let me tell you. Supernova Searcher's better. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, Garp can find enough things. This doesn't find the 2-drops, which is an issue, but Ace can bring him back. We just need another 2K. Sure. Actually, Rebecca being able to grab a 2K. Rebecca can't grab anything but Chopper right back, so maybe we just need a black 2K. There's no way this works with just one baby type. Well, we can use Ace to recycle them. We're not going to be like a 9K leader, which would be like the dream, but we're going to be a 7K leader for most of the game. And we're going to be able to just keep recurring and healing. And the fact that if we have like the 6 drop out, we get to like actually heal because we can redirect the attack and then like... we'll say that this card's actually kind of important. Yeah, we need a 2K counter. That's black, probably. Maybe Luffy's in my rank too. 2's probably fine. Move down to 2 Rebecca's. What black 2Ks could there be? And they do have to be like cost 3 or more also. I mean, if they're 5 cost, right? It might just be like literally who's who, which is kind of funny. Could also be Sabo. Oh, but you can't search it. It's level 6. Yeah. Like the blocker. Honest is going to be this Frankie from OP15. We can add it to our life if we need it to, and then also it's searchable off Chopper, which is like kind of okay. This Luffy not being able to search any 2Ks is probably fine. All right, here's the bad deck. Let's play the bad deck. I know this deck's bad, but every format we got to try it. We'll play like 1 or 2 games. This deck probably won't work. Especially if we don't have the leader. Leader would probably be pretty helpful. Oh, what the? Oh, what the? What are we missing? Oh, we're missing 2 cards. Okay, yeah. Okay. I guess we can find 2 more 2Ks that Luffy can find. Sabo. No. Law. We'll add 2 of the Law Searchers. Because there's not like a Supernova. I mean, we'll just do Law Searcher. The Law 2K. There it is. And then we also should probably put the Luffy leader in. You guys can't see anything. It's okay. It's okay. Where is he? There he is. Alright. Here we go. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Arctic 13. Luffy, load, import, save. Alright. Let's lose a game. Oh. So we're going first. We do have the Luffy here, which is kind of good. I think the 5-drop is the most important thing for this deck. Oh, but we can't. Oh, this. Oh no, yeah, that's no. Oh, it can't be Luffy named. Whoops. Oh, this isn't Supernova type? Really? Really, really, really. I guess this. Jeez. We just bomb decked one of the most important cards in this deck. Whoops. Maybe we need 4 Garp, and then one, only like 2 or 3 of these Luffys. We have nothing to add off that right now. This is going great. I don't think this deck's gonna work. Really playing Frankie here? I guess so. Got him. Gotta do it. You got the chopper. Oh, that's interesting. Got ace there. Maybe we should play this law out. No, once we have this kid established, that's what we really need. Because this, like, enables, like, the quote-unquote infinite heal. Which means maybe we need, like, 2-drop beige. They're drawing more cards. That's crazy. I could get the redirect over here. Not worth it. Thank you for your sacrifice, Chopper. Not seeing any copies of... Really? That's a lot of cards. I don't know if I'm winning. I don't know what's going on. It's such a weird game. I could not tell you if I'm winning or losing, to be honest. I mean... I can still redirect it there. They should have done the 2-1 there. Sure. No, that's the card I needed more than literally anything else. How many, what Luffy's do we have in here? This only works if we have that, huh? Not being able to recur the 7 drops are kind of silly. Yeah. I think we just lose now, just because they do so many lob Beppos. Yeah, and then Rebecca's like worse than I thought. I don't think we need Rebecca. I think just Porcelino's fine. Going 4-drop Zoro is probably better. Even though it's not a Supernova type. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against 3 Lob Eppos, I'll be honest. I think we can probably play... We need to play the 2-drop Ace as well. Yeah, GG's. Alright. I want to do one quick change with this build. Maybe actually more than one. More than one change. Alright, we need to take out... Chopper we probably need to just take out. We probably need 4 of this. We probably only need 2 of this Luffy. Frankie as a pickup card now is like not as needed anymore. We will be playing Ace. More copies of this one. Just means like more bricks, unfortunately, but probably only 3 of those. And then 4 and 2. We need another 2k off of losing the Frankie. We can go down to like 1 or 2 of this law. This law is like maybe too much of a thing. We'll just go down to 2 copies of it. It's not Supernova type actually, which is actually kind of obnoxious, but it's fine. And then like I think we have enough Luffys and Aces. Currently we need... Yeah, Sabo's like the only like searchable one. I mean, we can just get Sabo, right? Sabo's like the better... Yeah, the promo one, and then... So unless we... I mean, we're not playing the Sabo 2-drop, so we don't have like room for it, and then... Yeah, we are like missing out on ways to like lose life, right? Like we could be adding like Flampeys, right? Flampeys might be good, actually, or Hiyori's. Actually, I think it probably has to be Hiyori. Beige is like the same thing, but only for that. But I think Hiyori. And we can play that instead of... I think we need the law, even though we can play it out for free. Alright, one more pass. Last game of the night. I know this build is bad, though. That should make it better, right? The fact that I know that it's bad. That means that it's okay that if I lose. Oh, they had comments. I did not see that. Whoops, my bad. I did not see that. I'm sorry. I just went back to the screen and then I went to leave and then I did not see it. I do think that the 6-drop kit does offer support for this deck though, which I know is weird. But I think that card can help the deck a lot. Just being able to flip stuff face down, like even if we're at like the fact that it can get out of an attack and then also like save us your damage, I think is good enough. I do think like maybe Mihawk's a bad tough matchup for us. I think Red Green Luffy's probably going to be the worst matchup for us too, though. Logan. Hey, at least we have something to do. Eventually. Actually, these two are really good. We can't play this early in this matchup either. Maybe play this one early. I just played this. without any, like... Yeah. Need this guy back. But there are ways to loop it. Oh, they're actually not stunning this dude either, which is actually kind of funny. Yeah, I just need them to do 1 damage to me. We'll see if they remember. They do. What can this find me? It's gonna find me a Supernova's card. That's not, but I think I need like this loop. This could find me a 6-drop Kid, which would be fun. Yeah, let's have this find me 6-drop Kid. Did not find me 6-drop Kid, but it did find me, ooh, this Luffy, which is good. Oh, we can't get the Luffy, we'll get beige. Banish Smoker. It maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. It does help me a little bit. They're at like 11 cards in hand, which is pretty funny. All right, they'll prevent probably Luffy from attacking, which is fine. You can play this for 5, then use this to bring it back, and then play it again. This still is drawing me cards, which is nice. I just need to find 2-drop Luffy. Sure. No things. Okay. That's good. Two 5-drops in there already. First card in my hand. Guess this is a 6-drop kit at this point. He's starting to believe. I think they need to freeze this card, unless they're trying to get rid of it. I kind of want to save it, but I don't think I can, unfortunately. I think you just need to let it go. And then defend this harder. We have a kind of funny turn next turn. We do need, like, desperately a 2-drop Luffy. Okay, cool. All right, there's like a good way to do this. All right, this is like full combo now. Is it true this card only has if you have one or more life cards? Has that always been the case for this card? Am I crazy? I feel crazy. I feel like it's... I feel like that card art is not right. I feel like I'm insane. All right. There are a lot of different ways to play this turn. So if we play this 8-drop, we don't have enough Dawn to do the thing, right? So we have to play the 7-drop. Maybe the 8-drop's bad. Maybe the 7-drop's bad. Or you just make this as an 8K already. Or just go for the double heal. We lose. After all that. I think there was a way to do... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'm just can't remember. I don't remember specifically. It's been a long time since I played it. I thought it was like as long as you discarded a card, you get the draw. Yeah. I must just be misremembering. I must just be getting old. Which is okay. This felt like not terrible though. I think the biggest issue, I think the law stuff is maybe a trap. Like maybe just play 7-drop law only. And then that way we can do, if we would have done 7-drop law, we would have been able to have like more cards in hand. Because we play 7-drop and then we attach a Dawn. Like we could have, and then play 2-drop and then get the stuff, right? And then we could have healed too. Because we would have healed Luffy. We could have gone the draw off of the 5-drop effect to cycle it. And then attach the Dawn, 2-drop, and then do the thing. Yeah. I think the 8-drop law is a trap. I don't think we need that card. You can take that card out. And we can go... I think the rest of it was like still pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I've wanted this deck to work for a really long time. It's really dependent on like 6... Like, the news build is like built on like 6-drop Kid being good. But maybe we can play like 8-drop Kid in this deck too, right? 8-drop Kid in this deck actually might be insane. That'd be like the other way, because like if your opponent's like being really slow against you, like as in like not pressuring you a lot, you can get the discard there. And then we always have like leader discards that can convert our cards into stuff. So that could be the other thing. I want to do one more game. I know. Oh, maybe just like maybe this 8-drop kid's more important. Especially because like we could play this first and then like on the turn afterwards. So if we play this on 8, the fact this also like helps us like get card cycle is actually pretty good. We also play like 5-drop Nami. Is this law good anymore? It's a very fun combo, right? It's a very neat combo. But maybe it's just too bricky. What would be the other thing that we'd play? The only other thing I could think of playing is that like, we could play like 5-cost Nami. We also have, oh, you know the other card that we have? We can play Nico Robin. And then if we have, wait, hold. Okay. Real damage is real damage. We need to lose one card. We're not doing the law stuff anymore. Yeah, there's also like the Nightmare Luffy stuff, right? Because we can do, but I think for this build, like I'd want to focus more on the, so if we did 3 of these, Luffy can find some top end cards. This card's like not as good of a searcher anymore. It really finds just our 8-drop stuff, so maybe we don't need it. Maybe just Flampe is better. And Hiyori needs to be a 4 of. And then Flampe, I guess. Right, because you can do some silly things. But if you have like a 6-drop kid out, right? Like you can use Nico Robin's effect to heal. And then you can like flip one open, and then like you can, like all that seems like okay. Yeah, let me remind. The Nami lets you do what? So this, not that one. The black one. I think it's still like pretty good, right? Oh, we can definitely put one more of these back in. Is Borsalino good enough for this deck? I know that's a wild thing to ask. Probably. Yeah, we can put like Nightmare Luffy, but like this Nami also, like, because the other thing is we have like 2-drop Chopper, and we can use 2-drop Chopper to get back a 5-drop Luffy. Also, like early searching. But just putting cards in the trash and then like being able to bring them back is nice. Just means like we need, there's no like yellow 2-drop Luffy, right? No. But I do like this because like if we get here, then like we get like an actual 9k leader off of this dude. We get some pressure, and then like this pressure too. That can be good. But we probably need some Namis too, right? What if this is just the deck? What if this section of it's just the deck? And we just do like super burn damage. What if we just do that? What if we just do that? Who's their best Luffy? Who's better, Luffy or Ace? Ace, you get like better recursion stuff, but Luffy's also Straw Hat, which we can get off the thingy. Like Nami, like what if like we're just like a super heavy burn deck that just like can't die because we do stuff like Nico Robin and stuff. So like say we have the 6-drop kit out, right? I think that's very interesting. I think this is really interesting as a deck. Do we need the ace recursion? So ace on 5, let's say... I don't think so. I don't think we need the ace stuff. So if we just focus more on... Luffy. This card on curve's good. We don't really care about like losing our life as much though. Like these, and then we have like... We have this Nami. We have Chopper. And then... Like, do we even care about the 2-drop Luffy, honestly? I don't think so. And we could use like Rebecca for some like additional cycling. Rebecca, get back. Because we could have Frankie 2K. I don't think we need this Garp Searcher anymore. And then... I mean, I guess we can have Garp. Garp's probably fine. We need Flampe though. Let me search it. How many things does Garp find? Garp doesn't find that much anymore. We can add like more Sabos and then Garp. Garp finds 4. Still like not that many things. I think there is something here though. I really need to get going, but this deck's so interesting. It's only find Straw Hat, but like that's so many good cards. Especially if we find Nami. Like Nami 8-drop into whatever is so good. Like the fact that we can just keep like not losing, and then like the issue though is like Nico Robin can just get stunned and then we lose because we can't push damage. Right? That's like that's where we like start losing, is then we like run out of Nico Robins, but like I think the 6-drop kit is gonna be interesting for the deck though. Especially with 8-drop, and then we have like the burn damage from this Nami. Which again 6k power less, which is like all of these, which is good, except for this one. Again, one. We have enough for Garp. We can put him in. And go from there. Not with BY. Not with BY. Not with BY. Not with BY. Alright, one more. I know. No, we've been like doing... This can also get... Sorry, okay. I want this deck to work. I want this deck to work so bad. I copied that. This is last game. I know I've been saying that for like an hour. But this has been stuck in my head for a long time. But I think like this being able to take advantage of the fact that we're a Supernova leader is actually pretty big. And maybe an oversight. Probably not. But I think like this deck being able to take advantage of like 6-drop Kid into 8-drop Kid as a backup play to like 5-drop Nami and a 7-drop Nico Robin, right? Like we have like odd curves and even curves for this deck. 8-drop Zoro. I think generically going second's better for us. This hand's good enough. Oh, we need a Straw Hat 2K. We probably need that. How many 2Ks are we running? We were playing 8. Yeah, we probably need a Straw Hat 2K. We probably need to put some Frankies in here. We have no hits currently. Come on, Chopper. Okay, what's better here? Is it better to play out Borsalino? We need to be at least 1 life, right? Okay. The other sneaky thing that we can do right now is we can attack for 7, and then we can discard this Robin, knowing that we're going to play at the 8-drop next turn, which might be the better play. Yeah, having 2 Dawn on leader lets us do some funny things when we need cards in the trash. Man, I got 2 different answers. One was Borsa 100%, the other one was like, Nami, Nami, Nami. Oh, what the? Interesting. They're not attacking this turn. I did not expect that. Alright, so we can play Nami again. And we can, like, really pressure them if we want to. They've got a kind of wide board, but at the same time, like... Or we can just play Nico Robin off this. It means that, it's probably better to play Nico Robin off this. And they can stun this, which is fine. But like, it's weird. Zoro's effect doesn't really work anymore. Because anything that they'd use to KO, I just get like value back from it. This Nami doesn't do anything anymore. I can take 7. Interesting. I can take likely another 7. I am missing out on some of like my bigger cards. Another one of those. Yeah, Kid ended up being pretty good. I was pretty happy with that deck. Like, we're at 9 down. Like, what do we do now? I mean, they could, like, get rid of both of these, which is kind of funny. Are we playing Big Bad Mihawk? Yeah, Big Bad Mihawk. Do we have another Luffy in here? We do. I mean, if we're feeling crazy, which honestly, feeling a little crazy. Can play 5-drop Luffy, go down to 0. Or we can play Hiyori. Put the Luffy there. They have whatever up for whatever. They have no more attacks this turn, right? Oh, really? They're just gonna let me attack? Interesting. I think it's gonna get this far. They have Luna, that's upsetting. He's got another 2k Zora. We're good, we're good, we're good. I think this deck looks like it has like something going for it. Sure. They can't stun that card, that's why they did that. Only seeing one Robin's been kind of upsetting. I think we lose. I think we lose. Yeah, we need to see another Robin. Which we've only seen one in half of our deck. It makes sense why I didn't like hit the trash. So I can use this, and then we lose a life. But then we don't have 2 to go put back, yeah. At this point. I'm sorry, I'm so lame. Yeah, we need this one needs to just like let the attack go through. It's a really weird game that we find ourselves in. It's funny. They attack with law, we have to block it. Yeah, so it means they can just attack the Borsellino. Come on, hit the Robin. I know you want to. And you want to hit the Robin. I think we need to get rid of this dude. So what's the best way to do this? So we can use this for 2. This can get us back. Like maybe it can find us Robin and we can play and we get that. So we get like 2 attacks as like an 8k into here, right? Is that like kind of okay? Not really. We don't have a 2-drop with it. We could do like Luffy and Borso, and that would let us get a But we don't have Dawn to put underneath there either, right? So it's like not worth it either. Yeah, we've been just like consistently stuck at this like life total. Like their best choice I think is like literally Chopper to find us Robin. That's what this does. I was not expecting that. No Robins. That's very unlikely at this point. Yeah, we just lose base off numbers now. Sure. Yeah, with none of these, I mean, we've got like some decent. No, we just lose. Yeah, the Bane was just like only finding one Robin. That was pretty bad. And they can go. Yeah, if we found the Robin, I think we're a better spot. But it's like the same spot though, right? Yeah, GG's. Alright, they don't need to know. They don't need to know. Alright. Good to go. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I gotta get going. I should have stopped playing a little bit ago. But thank you all so much. I think that there could be something with this build for the record. I think that we never got the thing off, right? Where we got like this just being a way to like not only like save our face up life, but like finding a way to like, I don't know. There's some I think there's like combos we can do with this card. Especially like with the idea that with 8 drop later. Like if we're playing against something like more value oriented, but like it's weird. It's a very, very weird card. But I think like if we're able to be like slow enough to go like 1 drop into that. Chopper failed us. But I also think we need better, like Chopper needs to be able to get us like some 2Ks, so that probably needs to be added to the deck. I don't know about 1 drop carp either. But I do think that there are like ways for this deck to be good. You know, I think there are some cool combos for the deck. But yeah, only seeing the 1 Robin was awful. But I don't know if there's a way that we could have found it more often. I think there is something with this deck, though. I think there are like some interesting ways to get value from all this. Like even just Nami on 6 and the Robin on 7, right? And then we can go Kid on 8, and then if we feel afraid, which we shouldn't with Robin at 7, and then like I don't know. I don't know. I think there's something here though. Anyways, who's streaming right now? Who's streaming right now? Literally only Mondo, so or Montrex. So I guess we're getting the raid there. Pretty easy. Get the raid to Montrex. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow for some Gundam, and here's the raid. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.